Welcome to the Chevrolet Postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
Last game of the year is going to be played here, the Super Bowl. The last home opener of the year belonged to the Raiders, but the Steelers bring their fans and spoil the party. 23-18, Pittsburgh beats Las Vegas by 5. And our players of the game, Kenny Pickett throwing the 2 touchdowns, had a good second and third quarter. T.J. Watt, a factor throughout the night. Levi Wallace, the 2 picks, including the last one in the final drive. And all 3 are standing by on the field with Melissa Stark.
Levi just said, what a game. You had the game-sealing interception, 2 picks on the night. What was working for you?
Man, just trusting myself, trusting my teammates. I mean, D-line did an unbelievable job tonight getting to the quarterback, as they always do, and just making the plays when they come to me.
Speaking of getting to the quarterback, 2 more sacks for you tonight, 6 on the season. What do you attribute this to?
All-around team ball, like Levi said. It's not just one guy out here. It's all of us up front. It's just about a collective. We got guys in the back end that are going to strap them in the back end and allow us to have just 1 extra second to get to the quarterback. And when the offense is humming like that, it allows us to pin our ears back and get after the quarterback, and it's a lot of fun.
It looked like fun, and your brother, JJ, told me he texts you about 50 times a game. What do you think those texts are going to say?
I don't know. It's going to take me all night to read through them all, though. I promise you that.
I'm sure. All right. Kenny, come on in here because you talked about the offense getting going. You said this week we're trying to find our offensive identity. What did you learn about your offense tonight?
Just that when we're balanced, we're dangerous. It's the ultimate team game. I think we got great players on the outside, great backs, great guys up front, and when we're balanced, that's when we're at our best.
And I have to ask you guys, because we know that the fans travel well, but there were so many terrible towels, and did it sound like a home game?
Yes, and that we are not surprised by Steeler Nation at all. I think it was 70-30 here. It felt like a home game. We had them on a silent count, and I promise you, Steeler Nation, it makes a huge difference.
That's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And T.J. Watt actually asked the analytics guys, what happened when other big teams that travel played out here? Did they have to go to silent count? And he got what he was hoping for. Peacock action for you this week. The Continental from the world of John Wick. Part 1 is streaming now. Keep the adrenaline going as well with Fast X. Speaking of the adrenaline going, it continues from here in Vegas. Post-game commentary with Sunday Night Football Final. And we've got adrenaline. We're going to keep going tonight.
Let's go.
We're going to preview Mahomes and the Jets next Sunday night at the Meadowlands. Coming up after this.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet Postgame.
Is it what we expected?
Wow. Rodgers is down.
No.
Relax, play your game.
And Zach Wilson will come in.
But when a superstar comes under these bright lights, expectations are still sky high.
Mahomes spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
The best in the game in New York.
He's one of a kind.
Against a gang eager to prove it's still got its own shot.
Jet touchdown!
Chiefs, Jets, next Sunday night.
Well, Vegas has a lot of excitement. Patrick Mahomes will hit New York. He has never played a game as a starting quarterback at MetLife Stadium against the Giants or the Jets. So we'll see Mahomes for the first time on Broadway. We saw him, had a little ankle twist, a little scare, but Mike Florio said earlier, no concern. That offense looked fabulous against the Bears earlier today.
If Mahomes can play through what he did in the playoffs and Super Bowl last year, I'm not worried about him at all. I am interested to watch Sauce Gardner and those guys and see what they can do, right? I mean, this is a football team that's known for the defensive side of the ball. I'm sure everybody be excited to see it, and we will be too.
Yeah, the Jets have struggled on offense, but Robert Saleh said Zach Wilson still his guy. They got to find something against that Kansas City team we saw week 1, and we will see them Sunday night from MetLife Stadium on Sunday Night Football. They're still open in Vegas. You ready? Let's go. The night is young. The final score tonight, Pittsburgh 23 and Las Vegas 18 coming up for you, except on the West Coast, it is your local news. Rob Hyland, our producer, Drew Esikoff, our director, and our terrific Sunday night team. Thank you one and all. Chris Collinsworth, Terry McCauley, Melissa Stark, Mike Tirico. Good night from Vegas, where the Steelers beat the Raiders 23-18.
NBC Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.